Yo, today was class number 4, the double ankle sweep and the guillotine, which is something I've practiced in the past. I practiced the guillotine before, and I've fallen prey to the double ankle sweep in the past. In fact, in my old school, we called it the dummy sweep. It was a dummy sweep because if you were hit with this, you were in the wrong position and you were a dummy. So I learned it the hard way at my old school, but we never trained it. We never trained it in a step-by-step, detail-by-detail kind of a manner. So it was interesting to break it down today. It's fairly simple, so I don't have a lot to say about it, but the one thing I do have to say is there's one final slice, I think they call it variation, where once they're taken down, you transition to the mount, which is great. I've done this before. I think I've swept people from a standing position before, and it was just like a mad scramble to try to get on top. This had a technical kind of a step-by-step way to get to the mount, which I appreciated, but it was hard for me. When I first started this channel, it was about big guy jiu-jitsu for a larger individual, for the ultra heavyweights, which I am. But I ran into some ultra heavyweight challenges today with that scramble from the sweep to mount. It wasn't too hard. I did it. It was just, I had to kind of retrain my body a little bit, which is where repetition comes into play, which is why Gracie University is so freaking fantastic. Because again, before I can qualify to take my combatives test and graduate this introduction, this fundamentals, this combatives program, I have to do this same class at least 2 more times, really 3 more times. And I'm thinking to myself like, yo, I got it today. I don't feel 100% confident, but in a month from now or 2 months from now, I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to do it again. And I promise you by the 3rd or 4th time I do this class, hopefully because I'm continuing to lose weight, hopefully because I'm gaining mobility, hopefully because I'm moving more fluidly, but even just because I did it over and over again and I repeated it over and over again, my transition will be smooth. Because right now, it's not so smooth. I made a joke in there. I said, it's like a triangular wheel, okay? Instead of a round wheel that just goes smoothly, mine is like clunk, 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 which kind of sucks. But that's what happens when you're a big guy, when you need to lose a few pounds, a lot of pounds like myself. So again, this was a good learning experience. The guillotine was solid. If you don't know the guillotine from a standing position, I think it's one of the things I learned at my old school. Hell, we drilled it at UFC a couple of weeks ago. So the guillotine is an old tried and true method. It was nice to break it down, bit by bit. We talked about some different variations and that was fun. But all in all, yeah, solid class. There's another class tonight. I'm not sure if I'm coming. Honestly, I'm a little tired. I hit the gym last night, back and biceps. I'm here today at noon. I'd planned to come tonight at 6, but I'm not sure. But if I do, you darn tootin', I'm going to make a video about it because I want to keep giving you my feedback, keep giving you my insight, keep sharing with you what I learned because a lot of people in the comments say they appreciate it. And if I keep giving you my feedback, hopefully you can see my journey. How cool would it be? How cool would it be to be able to check out every class from white belt, brand new Gracie Combatives white belt to combatives belt or blue belt? How cool would it be to follow my journey from white belt to black belt? I don't think anybody's ever done that before. Has anybody ever done that? If they have, let me know in the comments so I can follow those people. It's like those time-lapse videos where people take a time-lapse picture of their growing out their hair or weight loss or their baby every year on their birthday or whatever. I kind of imagine this to be like a time-lapse video where you can see me go from 0 to hero, from brand new to Gracie University Combatives to a Gracie Combatives belt to a blue belt to wherever the hell I go from there. And I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this process. And I told my instructor, Chris Ledford, I said, hey man, I might want to teach this someday. So wouldn't it be crazy if you followed my journey from white belt student to certified instructor? Wouldn't it be cool to go from white belt to combatives belt to blue belt to purple belt and so on and so forth? Again, I don't think anybody's done that. And maybe I'm overthinking this. I'm romanticizing it too much. Perhaps I'm going to fall off and get bored and get tired of doing these videos. Hell, I can only talk about the double ankle sweep so much. So maybe by the 2nd or 3rd time I do this class, I'll just be like, yep, did it again. I don't know. But you all have been really helpful and really encouraging. So I want to say thank you to everyone in the comments, everybody who's been showing me some love and saying they appreciate the videos. They're excited to see what I do next or what I learn next. And I appreciate the encouragement because I'm not surprised that there are a lot of people out there like me who had a negative experience at a previous gym or who are intimidated or afraid to learn jiu-jitsu. And I hope that I can give you a little bit of a sneak peek, a little bit of insight into what it's like at a Gracie University school. And that provides you with, sorry about the light, that provides you with the confidence or the encouragement or the trust to go out and try it for yourself. And if you have any questions, you can always hit me up here in the comments. You can send me a private message on TikTok or Instagram. It's at Chris Learns Jiu-Jitsu. It's the same thing every time. So yeah, double ankle double ankle sweep and standing guillotine. It was great. I enjoyed it. Christmas Eve, the 23rd of December. And there's no class tomorrow, so I don't know what I'm going to post. Stay tuned.